This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com and GatheringMagic.com, your place to explore the game.
Hi guys, my name is Victor, and this is my Darien, King of Kjeldor Commander deck. So Darien is a 6-drop commander, 4 colorless and 2 white, and for a 3/3. Whenever you're dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 white soldier creature tokens into play. So he's basically one of the white weenie generals, and he's got a pretty cool ability, so let's get into that. My mana base is 28 plains, and Emeria the Sky Ruin for getting any of my creatures back. Forbidden Watchtower can act as a blocker. City of Brass. Alright, there's a couple lands in here that have really good synergy with the commander, so since whenever you take damage you put out tokens, a lot of people won't attack you until they can kill you. So with that, you'll just tap this and deal damage to yourself for mana, and that way you can put tokens out when you want to. So City of Brass does that for 1 damage to you. Tarnished Citadel will deal 3 damage to you, so give yourself 3 tokens. Nykthos trying to Nyx because it's a mono deck. Kabira Crossroads for some life gain. Nomad Stadium, again, for dealing damage for mana. Ancient Tomb is probably the best mana for this. Adds 2 colorless and deals 2 damage. Okay, next up are my enchantments. I run an Oblivion Ring, an Honor of the Pure, a Banishing Light, Divine Sacrament, Indestructibility to help protect Darien. True Conviction. Double Strike and Lifelink is really effective no matter, even if they're 1/1 creatures, it's great, especially when they're buffed. That does some major work. Mobilization, just for putting out creatures and giving them vigilance. Angelic Chorus. With this ability, whenever you take damage with Darien and put out tokens, you actually aren't losing any life, so this prevents any life loss and you're still gaining creatures. So there's quite a few cards that do this. Pacifism. Cathars Crusade, one of the best white cards, in my opinion, in EDH. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. So these tokens get huge really quick, and I find this card is amazing. Soul Ring. Coat of Arms, again, makes these 1/1s quickly into 5/5s, 10/10s. Jade Monolith. Really good for synergy. You can redirect any damage to any creature and have it deal it to you instead. That way you can, again, control when you take damage. Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, Whispersilk Cloak, just standard commander protection. Mass Calcify, great, destroying non-white stuff. Timely Reinforcements. Really flexible, if you're low on life, you can gain some life, or even creatures, put them out. Enlightened Tutor, getting any of those life gain enchantments or protection for Darien. Brave the Elements. I usually need all of my tokens to attack when I swing to usually knock somebody out, so I'll cast this, give them all protection from a chosen color, and swing for game usually. Or just protect them from any spot removal. Planar Cleansing, just really thorough job of wiping the board. Martial Coup, another board wipe, still giving me creatures. Raise the Alarm, that's just in there because I didn't have anything else. Terminus is pretty good, even though the new Tuck rule does limit its usefulness, it's still a great card. Hour of Reckoning, draw non-token creatures. Towards the Plowshares, Day of Judgment, Devout Invocation. If I have 10 1/1s out, I can then put out 10 4/4 White Angels. Even at 7 mana, this card does wonders. Austere Command, Condemn, Path to Exile. Okay, I run 3 Planeswalkers, Elspeth Knight-Errant, Makes one of my creatures huge, or her basically does an Avacyn when you alter. And I don't want to pay for another Avacyn, so I'll just run her. Elspeth Tirel. Really for her life gain +2. That's a pretty amazing ability considering the amount of creatures I have out. Ajani Goldmane. Life gain and 1/1 counters and vigilance for all my creatures. Okay, my creatures are an Intrepid Hero. Because there's not many huge creatures in this deck, I like him for getting rid of anything big or anything with flying. Sen's Tactician. Alaborn Zealot. It's really good at, even if they have huge creatures out, I'll throw him down just for 1 mana, and it usually prevents people from attacking. Ballyrush Banneret. Help with casting costs. Catapult Master. Because getting 5 creatures out in this deck is really not that hard at all, and his ability is pretty amazing. Veteran Armorsmith, Kovacs Ascendant Hero, Captain of the Watch, Object Master Tactician. Picking whenever my creatures attack and who blocks them is pretty nice. Soul Warden works with Darien so that I don't lose any life, and if my creatures are like 2/2s when they hit the field, I'm actually gaining life. Elish Norn, Grand Cenobite. I was actually pretty lucky to get this in a really good trade, and basically buffs the crap out of my creatures and really weakens my opponents. So those 1/1s are quickly becoming bigger. Frontline Medic. Knight Captain of Eos. Fiendslayer Paladin. Giant Pridemate, because there is a substantial life gain element to this deck. Twilight Shepherd. Because there are a lot of board wipes, I actually end up board wiping a lot of my creatures sometimes, so putting her down to get them back is always nice. Weathered Wayfarer lets me search my library for any of those, really synergistic lands that I can then use. Field Marshal. Veteran Swordsmith. Angel of Glory's Rise. So you return all of them from my graveyard to the battlefield. Heliod gives them all vigilance, as well as being a 5/6 indestructible body. Healer of the Pride. I now gain 2 life whenever I put a creature on the field, so again, when I take damage, I'm actually gaining life. Preeminent Captain. Mentor of the Meek. White's kind of short on card draw, so I find that he helps a lot. Hero Bladehold. Battle Cry. Really good. Soul's Attendant. Quarter Paladin, again for Battle Cry. Suture Priest. As well as making this deck, it also actually is a combo that actually will kill it if someone else uses it, so that's interesting. And Daru Warchief. Alright guys, you've been watching CMDR decks. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.